Hi, my name is Min. I went to DR the first time for missions, and what I expected was that the place was gonna be ghetto. Like there was gonna be like a lot of bad houses, but the neighborhood we went to, it was pretty nice. It was a nice house, pretty big, and I would go back to it if I could. But the kids were the most important thing about the mission trip, and they were very crazy sometimes and very loud and energetic, but then sometimes they were shy like I was when I first went to the first church, and it was a good experience, and I would definitely go back and try to teach the kids more about God, and yeah, that's about it.
One of the struggles that I faced while I was at DR was when I helped out Dr. Shin. Everyone thought I was a doctor or someone very professional, but I was just a high school student, and it was easier for me to really just kind of think that, oh, I'm so great, helping them out, and since they were thinking that I'm so, hired, so I was just I prayed so that I could kind of humble myself and look at them differently, and yeah. And is that the one?
Churches in DR, it was really different because they weren't separated by age groups or genders. They were all together, and they all praised, and they were all excited no matter how old they were. Because like some of them were babies, they were just dancing in front of us, and some actually went on the stage and danced. And like the old elderly, they're like still clapping even though they had no teeth. I thought it was like really great to see them be joyous for God.
Alright, I'm Daniel Choi, and the teaching part was fine, but my biggest struggle was losing my clothes for the whole trip and never getting them back. I guess you just had to realize that difficulties during the mission trip are to be expected, and you have to focus on what the mission trip is really for, and that really just helped me through the week till I got back.
Hello, my name is Dan Hong. I went to the Dominican Republic mission trip. It was a great experience for me, actually. It was very blessing, and just seeing the kids there. One thing I learned is the kids, just learning from how the kids are so happy and satisfied when when we give them something to color and they color it on dirt or ground, and they're satisfied, while we people in the United States are always struggling, and not struggling, but we're always complaining and not satisfied with what we get. That's one thing I learned, one big thing I learned, how we should satisfy whatever we get, and we should glorify God in every way.
Okay, my name is Angela, and going to DR, I struggled with broken relationships, and personally I didn't do anything, but God provided me strength and courage to work things out, and He provided timing so that I could go in and just figure things out between me and the people who had broken relationships. So I guess that was my struggle, and that's how God just worked through me and the other people at mission.
Hi, my name is Tim Chang, and for this Dominican Republic mission trip, one of my struggles was about halfway through the week, I had really bad stomach problems, and I ended up having to go to the bathroom in the woods after about 2 or so hours of holding it in. And in that time, I really did not enjoy it because no one likes going to the bathroom in the woods. And but now that I look back on it, it is really funny, but I would not like to repeat that incident at all.
This year when I went to DR, one of my biggest struggles was just waking up every day, being optimistic about everything, because each and every day was just physically draining, and so emotionally I was kind of struggling. But through that week I learned that it's a lot better to trust on God's strength and not try to do everything on your own.
Hi, I'm Perez, and when I went there for the first time this year, I thought it was going to be a lot of hard work and a lot of fun and excitement at the same time. But after I'd done everything and went through all the hard things, I found out that it could be a lot of fun, and then it was amazing that I saw all those kids being riled up that we were all there and being all encouraged and having fun at the same time.
When coming into DR, I really didn't know what to expect. I went there a little excited, but I don't think I was that spiritually in tune yet. And so as the mission trip went on, I felt really frustrated, like playing with the kids all the time, how they were sometimes wouldn't listen to us. Our preparations, getting things together last minute wasn't all that great either. Even though we're tired, trying to keep a smiling face on the entire time was really hard to do. And as the week went on, it really broke me down, and I felt I couldn't take it anymore. So I went to God and I prayed. I took time off during like worship and things like that, so just pray. And during the last day when we had the barbecue, I skipped dinner and I went to the room quietly and I started praying. And during that time, I really felt like it was a new beginning, a new chapter in my life, as if, like, for the first time during the entire week, this was what God called me to do. This is what I should have been doing the entire week, instead of just getting mad and tired the entire time. So then, coming out of the DR missions, I feel as though God really used me there, that He gave me a sense of purpose and really renewed my spirit and gave me energy to get through the rest of my life. And this type of mission trip was very awesome. Like, it made me go through makes me feel even now as though I'm really in a mission field, and this is really what I should be doing, serving God.